It all began here, the car that sparked a revolution. In 1964, Pontiac took a lightweight Tempest body and dropped in a 389 cubic inch V8, creating the GTO. It wasn't just a car, it was an attitude, raw power for the everyman. The GTO became the definition of American muscle, setting the stage for a horsepower war that would define the next decade. When the Mustang arrived, it didn't just sell, it exploded. The GT model captured America's imagination with style, affordability, and performance. Suddenly, everyone wanted a piece of the pony car dream. The Mustang wasn't just a vehicle, it was freedom on four wheels, cruising down Route 66 with the wind in your hair. When the Mustang arrived, it didn't bite its tongue. Chevy entered the game with brute force. The Chevelle SS396 was pure power. 375 horses under the hood at a design that screamed dominance. It represented the everyday man's muscle car. Bold, fast, and ready to take on anyone at the stoplight. It wasn't about refinement, it was about raw American strength.
Chevrolet fired back at Ford's Mustang with the Camaro Z28, a street racer built for the track. Its small block 302 engine and aggressive design made it an instant classic. The rivalry between Mustang and Camaro would become one of the greatest duels in automotive history, a battle of pride, power, and American spirit.
Chevrolet fired back at Ford's Mustang. The Charger wasn't just muscle, it was menace. The 1968 RT with the legendary 426 Hemi became a cultural icon, immortalized in movies like Bullet. Wide stance, fast back lines, and a thunderous growl, the Charger defined Mopar muscle. It wasn't built for the faint-hearted, it was built for dominance. Ford unleashed one of its most legendary beasts, the Boss 429. With a massive NASCAR-derived engine shoehorned into a Mustang body, it was rare, expensive, and brutally fast. Only a few hundred were made, but their legacy remains untouched. The Boss wasn't just a car, it was a muscle car masterpiece. The 1970 Barracuda was pure, unfiltered muscle. Its 426 Hemi roared like thunder, while its bold design demanded attention. This was the golden era of American muscle, when horsepower ruled and fuel economy was an afterthought. Today, the Barracuda stands as one of the most valuable and admired classics ever built.
As the muscle car era began to fade, Dodge went out with a bang. The 1971 Challenger RT was stylish, powerful, and unapologetic. With its long hood and wide stance, it was a symbol of defiance in the face of tightening regulations. The Challenger became a timeless name, destined to return decades later. By the early 70s, muscle cars were dying, but Pontiac refused to give up. The 1973 Trans Am SD 455 carried the torch with one of the last great high-performance engines. Its screaming chicken hood decal became an icon of rebellion. This car proved that even as the era faded, the spirit of muscle still burned. The late 70s brought tighter emissions and less power, but Chevy kept the muscle alive. The 1978 Camaro Z28 wasn't the wild beast it once was, but it looked the part. Bold stripes, scoops, and attitude. It was a symbol of survival, keeping the muscle car dream alive through hard times. The 80s brought a new kind of muscle, sleek, aerodynamic, and high-tech. The 1982 Trans Am became a pop culture icon thanks to Knight Rider. With fuel injection and futuristic styling, it marked a shift from brute force to sophistication. The Firebird proved that muscle could evolve and still turn heads. The Buick GNX was the dark horse no one saw coming. A V6 turbo that could outrun Corvettes, stealthy, fast, and unforgettable. With just 547 units built, it became an instant legend. The GNX showed that true muscle wasn't about cylinders, it was about domination. The Mustang roared back in the 90s with the SVT Cobra. Tuned by Ford's special vehicle team, it brought precision, handling, and real muscle back to the streets. It reminded everyone that the pony car was still alive and more refined than ever before. Chevrolet responded with the reborn Camaro SS, lighter, faster, and powered by the mighty LT1 V8. It was modern muscle, wrapped in a sleek body. The rivalry between Ford and Chevy continued stronger than ever, proving that muscle car wars never truly end. When the 2005 Mustang GT debuted, nostalgia hit hard. Its retro-inspired design took everyone back to the glory days, but under the hood was modern engineering. It redefined muscle for a new generation, raw, stylish, and perfectly American. The 2020 Ford Mustang Shelby GT500 pushed the boundaries even further. A supercharged V8 producing over 760 horsepower, advanced aerodynamics, and track-ready performance. It represented everything the Mustang stood for: evolution, speed, and dominance. This was muscle at its modern peak.